Alright, everyone. Budget magic time. We are playing Black White Ulamog Exile. So, see how it works. Looks like we are up against a red deck. Man, which means Wasteland Strangler is going to be insane, assuming we live long enough to cast it. We need to exile something with Titan's Presence, then we can use Wasteland Strangler as a pretty much automatic 2-for-1. Abbott reveals Tarka's command. So we're taking some damages. Blightherder will be good in the future. I'm gonna have to fix my lands before the next match. These must be the default lands. I forgot to change them. So we're a little mismatch, which drives me crazy. Alright, take our beats. Big ol' Oblivion Soa. Alright, play a plains, pass the turn, see what our opponent does. We can Titan's Presence to kill something. Probably Abbott. Titan's Presence reveals Oblivion Sower. Sweet. That worked out. Now we can Wasteland Strangler. Putting Abbott into the graveyard and killing Zergo. Nice 2-for-1 there. Wasteland Strangler seems like a really powerful card in the right deck. That's what I like about this deck. We have a lot of cards that seem really powerful, assuming you build around them. And we are built around them. Fiery Impulse takes down Strangler. That's fine. So we need to exile something else before we can... Exquisite Firecraft, sure. So we're down to 9. We could just get burnt out, I guess. Languish isn't great at the moment, so I think we just pass for now. We don't really want to play any of these things until we can get full advantage. And Blightherder needs 2 cards exiled. So we'll wait. If our opponent plays a creature, we can Titan Presence it. If not, then we will revoke existence. Alright, we'll keep passing for now. A little scary because we don't want to just get burnt out. Zergo was good. That's what we wanted. We needed something to exile so we can get the Blightherder down. So we are going to exile Zergo, revealing Oblivion Sower again. Sweet. Now we can Blightherder and get the processors, and get the Scion tokens by putting those 2 cards into the graveyard. And now we're almost to Ulamog, actually, if we draw one. We only have 2 copies, but we got a pretty good board build up. We can Oblivion Sower. Well, I guess we're just going to attack with everything. Blightherder is super powerful if you can turn it on. Like, getting 7 power and 8 toughness for 5 mana and 4 bodies. It's actually a really powerful effect. A lot of these processors, Wasteland Strangler is the same way. They're really powerful effects, assuming you can turn them on. So we'll get in there with everything. I really like the idea of this deck. What really sent me down the path was realizing like Stasis Snare and other Oblivion Ring type effects actually work with the Eldrazi processors. So Oblivion Sower, get to exile the top 4. We get 2 lands out of the deal, including a Bloodstained Mire that we can actually use. Oh, this is a Landfall deck. Okay. Well, feeling pretty good about where we're at. Our opponent might be on the burn us out plan. Yep, Tarka's command puts us to 6. Wild Slash to 4. Well, I guess they're hoping for exquisite firecraft off the top. If they don't draw it, though, we win next turn. We have lethal. And they didn't draw it. Sweet. And that seems like one of the trickier matchups, too, in all honesty. Mono red. Against mono red, I think we would like these ultimate prices and get rid of a couple of the more expensive exile effects. Otherwise, I mean, we have a lot of early game removal. Could bring in another Titan's Presence. Do we want that over? I guess we can Titan's Presence over a Stasis Snare. I guess maybe it doesn't matter. I guess they're both instant speed. Titan's Presence is just easier to cast, color-wise. That's fine. Got an ultimate price. Read the Bones is a little scary, but we have some removal, have a Blight Herder. Being able to consistently beat aggro. Oh, Smoldering Marsh, eh? If this deck can consistently beat aggro, I think it's got a real shot, because this should eat up mid-range decks. Like, we have so many unconditional answers. There's Big Daddy Ulamog. Well, we're just going to ultimate price right now, get rid of that. Keep the board clear. Abbott. Oh man, if they can't... Oh, Abbott. Suicidal Abbott. Yeah, Exile is a Scab Clan Berserker, which actually allows us to Wasteland Strangler for full value. So thank you, Abbott. Oh, nice fringe synergies. So put Scab Clan in the graveyard, kill the Abbott. Outpost Siege. Well, I think I know where our utter end is going. We have so many exile effects. This deck's awesome. Alright, so utter end Outpost Siege. Oh, our opponents don't even know what hit them. I guess this is only game 1, but so far, so good. Only need one more card in exile for Blight Herder. Snapping Gnarlid. Yeah, we'll just Scoured Barrens, and I think we'll just attack. If our opponent wants to trade, that's fine. Looks like they're going to trade. And now we can read the Bones with an empty board. I think we'll just keep them both. So Titan's Presence can exile the next creature. And then Blight Herder, then that should give us some mana for Ulamog. Well, now I guess we're just going to cast a Blight Herder without full value. Still, I mean, it's still Siege Rhino stats without being able to use its ability, which is still a pretty reasonable threat. And since we have 2 of them, we can afford to do that. And opponent scoops it up. Well, so far so good. 1 down.